Daredevil Born Again, Series 1, Episode 2, titled Optics. In this episode, it's mostly about two things. One is that Matt Murdock is known for taking care of the underdog, and he sees this underdog who is accused of killing cops. And of course, naturally, the moment the moment someone kills a cop, it's like they'll follow every little loophole in there just so um, the person that the accused stays in jail for the rest of their life. And Matt is like, look, this person is innocent. They didn't mean to actually kill this person. They didn't know they were a cop. So, and you have Matt doing the investigating and him being a lawyer, and like this is nice. Like it's a change of pace, while also having a bit of that superhero flair with White Tiger, because White Tiger in this is the victim, is the person is the person who's accused of killing a cop, and seeing Matt's like it really is it's testing Matt, testing him of him wanting to let Daredevil go, let him rest, let the devil rest, and then having White Tiger there, it kind of gives him a sense of forcing him to kind of go back to those old habits. And of course, by the end of the episode, he does by beating up all those, crooked cops who have a Punisher attached to him, by the way, which is a bit like this is a show that is not going. You can tell this is a show that is going to flex where we will flex the art because has happened. That is a thing where you have police officers, New York police officers, or officials using having the Punisher logo on wherever, or on tattooed or just on their gear or whatever, and they have the Punisher logo, and they are as crooked as it is. Now, of course, that might be leading to the fact that maybe Frank is going to show up in this season, so there could be a sense of him finding out that there's these bunch of people using your logo and thinking this is what they're doing your work, they're doing the Punisher's work for you, and Frank disapproves and disagrees, and he shows them in the most Punisher way. That's the possibility, nonetheless. But yeah, this episode's all about Matt testing it. It's gonna be curious how long it's gonna take until he wears the suit. How long is it going to take until we see Matt wearing those devil horns again? Because here's the thing, they could hold us out. Depends how the other episodes are and how well written this show. Because this show, by these two episodes, are so well written and so like glued to the screen to the point I didn't care that the main character wasn't wearing the title. Like I didn't care that Matt wasn't wearing a Daredevil costume in the episode. I just didn't care because I was that glued to the screen. I was that glued with the performances. I was so glued to Punisher. Sorry, not Punishers. Kingpins. Wilson Fisk's dilemma, where he is. It's kind of like once again reality reflecting art. With the concept of you got this guy who's known for being an absolute criminal being elected as mayor of New York, and he's trying to show he's a different man, he's a different person, he's all these things. But you can tell no, he's maybe he hasn't murdered anyone for the last 8 years, but he's still that person, blackmailing people for like, hey, if you don't do what I say, this is going to come out. You know, you see like it's coming out. That's what it is basically is. Last episode was all about what those two characters, Kingpin and Matt and Wilson Fisk, want to achieve, and then this episode is all about them getting up, to what the basically what the reality of them being, and they try, and but it's just fall back to the old habits. All habits die hard. With those two characters, and that's what it feels like with this episode. Um, I mean, you got the scene with Ben Hewitt's daughter, who's not daughter, a niece. And the thing about Ben Hewitt, to people who didn't saw the original show, Kingpin killed Ben Hewitt. Like he strangled him in his house. So the scene where she's like having interview, you can tell there's a sense of her trying to be professional. She's trying to be like diplomatic as possible. But in reality, she's also being like, "Oh shit, this is the guy who killed my uncle," and it's just that seems really good. This show, these two episodes are so well put together. It's like it's so. I mean, and the ending scene where he just shouts out to being the crap out of those cops. Matt being, to be clear, Matt being at those cops. He basically, when he screams, it's basically his way to say, "Oh shit, oh shit." Now, it's also a sense of curiosity. When are we going to see a big bad? Because said maybe the big bad is Wilson Fisk, but that's not the big bad. The big bad is Muse. I wouldn't be shocked that Muse is more like a second act. You know what I mean? Like he's more like showing up in episode 4. Like this is all about giving up. It's all about Matt basically giving up to become Daredevil again, and his journey to become Daredevil, and then here comes the big bad, and maybe the consequences of what the consequences of Daredevil shit. You know what it feels like? It feels like a very Dark Knight Returning kind of story if you think of it. If that's what I'm thinking. Um, but yeah, I'm if these two episodes are the hint for the rest of the season, boy, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good.